Previously on Knight's Quest.
And Eloise is just like fully in tears now.
I guess we're going to see the show, yeah.
Cool. I mean, they got the weaving dancers, and they're... When, Rainer, you hear something from your pocket.
What about your mother?
I think I talked to her.
Welcome, one and all boys and girls, to the Great Zambini, Fortune Teller Supreme. You see him now putting an envelope on his forehead in which contains a written word that will tell the future. Can anyone guess what that word is?
Desolation.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
No, strange
Heat,
devil
death of the
child.
universe.
No. Literally anybody else.
Economic collapse.
Is it tomorrow?
Okay.
Oh, he's right. Yeah, that's good.
Maybe let's have the Great Zambini open up that envelope.
Maybe it's another pandemic.
Oh my god.
And it says, another episode of Knight's Quest. Welcome back, everybody, to Knight's Quest, the comedy improv podcast where me, Jamie, and Nathan create a fun story for you. Jamie, as you all know, plays Rainer. Nathan is the game master, and I play everybody else.
Game master?
Points don't matter, and yeah, let's get this ball rolling.
Yeah, speaking of points, let's currently look at the scoreboard, and it looks like Nathan is in dead last with 17. Jamie's got 50, and Jake has 12,009.
Which is largely in part to Jonathan being a level Quimph merchant.
Yeah, what? You can't bring up Quimph
Level Quimph.
again like that. I don't know if y'all remember Quimph, but I have not slept because I've been thinking about Quimph. And I don't think we're talking about that. Can we talk about Quimph today?
We could
in the show.
I mean, hypothetically,
I'd have to crowbar in some things that you would just have to go with.
Listen, I was planning on having a great heart-to-heart between Bjorn and Rainer and having that be the emotional crux of the episode. But
yeah, Jamie, you might as well go and make some fucking Hot Pockets because you're going to be sitting this one out, big boy.
Because we're going to be talking about Quimph today.
No, a good chunk of this episode would just be like y'all discussing that and me just in the background laughing the whole time. That sounds like a great time for me. I'm not opposed to that.
No, we should probably resolve this sock call.
Yeah.
I guess.
Probably.
Ugh.
Also, welcome to Knight's Quest, everyone.
Welcome back to Knight's Quest.
Welcome to Knight's Quest. Now we've all said it. And the spell is complete.
You said it 3 times. You've summoned Knight's Quest.
Yeah, you summoned the Great Zambini, yeah.
Oh, no, he's back. What's the envelope say this time? We'll open at the end of the episode. Just kidding, we'll forget.
Have you seen on SNL the Celebrity Jeopardy thing where he's like, in first place with $0, in second place with negative $30,000? How did that happen?
I know it's in the Great Zambini's card. I grab it. I open it, and it says, a segue into the episode. Wow.
Wow. How did you know? How did the Great Zambini know?
He actually had 2 envelopes. The first one was hidden, yeah. We'll just keep going back to the Great Zambini whenever we don't know where to go with Knight's Quest.
Once I say the word segue, do not interrupt. We are segueing. We are on the ramp down. We're sliding into the content.
Nathan is now Seguini Weaver. Weaving a story.
Son, we're back. Son, hello. We're in the story. We're gonna cry. It's gonna be great.
Okay. All right. No, I'm good. I was not at all prepared for the quality of Seguini Weaver. That was a really good joke, and I feel like we should acknowledge that. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's cool and good, and a normal podcast. And we're ready to go. No problems at all.
You ready for this emotional beat?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you mean you've you talked to your mom? Was I need you to she's dead.
Yeah,
Wow.
this...
Wow, Bjorn has, like, absolutely no tact.
I mean, that's consistent with episode 1.
That is canonical, yeah.
I think Raynor's like knowledge of his mom's death was fairly straightforward. Like, I don't think Bjorn would have tried to super sugarcoat it or anything. So
sure, yeah.
From a decently, so like saying the words "she's dead" and stuff like that, I don't think that'd be horribly. Raynor says, "Okay, this is gonna take some." And he also realizes that this is going to be a little bit embarrassing because he said this to his dad with everybody else sitting around eating food, and like can definitely hear this conversation.
I think Bjorn definitely goes,
"Son, I can't see who's there, but it sounds like this is going to be a pretty important family call. Are there other people around here right now?"
Yeah, I really just kind of said that, and I just waltzed right into this topic. And it's gonna.
Maybe, do you want to go step aside?
Yeah, I think Katrina like chokes on something.
Oh no!
She's like as she's eating, she's just like, and like wide eyed, just like, wow, that just happened.
Oh yeah, I said oh no because I thought we were like alluding to her family and like her feeling. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You know what? Actually, no. I think Raynor says, actually no. I'll tell you the whole story later, but I'll stick to the important parts right now. So, on our travels, we encountered this monster called an azomite, right? And it...
Sure.
There's not a great way to put this. It caused visions and nightmares and fear hallucinations trying to destroy us, right? Trying to kill us.
Oh, that's not good.
It was pretty rough, and for me personally, I saw a lot of people who we've met and died, and I felt like it was partially my fault. I could have done more to save them. A lot of really crazy stuff like that. And then I saw a vision of Mom when she was really sick, and that sucked. But then she stopped, and she said, "This isn't real." And then she started talking as if she knew I was in a real crisis, and she knew that I was seeing some kind of vision, right? And then somehow, she broke me out of it. I don't know why, but I was the only person who was able to get out of it. And she even said stuff that it doesn't make sense to pop up in a memory. She said things like, "You are the hero, and you're not alone." And I don't know if I would have thought as much of it, except something she did, it wasn't me. Something she did saved me, and I wanted to ask you is there any chance you know something about secrets she was keeping, about what she could do? I don't even know where to start, you know?
Eloise has gotten up and left, and Katrina went to go follow her.
Oof.
Oh.
Not like leaving, but just like
no,
not
for
being
sure.
right here.
I guess that's fair.
The day plus like bringing up the whole azomite stuff, like it's a lot right now.
Yeah, I think Raish kind of, again, he doesn't know you crazy well, but he can tell this is like this is a serious conversation. He kind of like elbows Leroy and Trouble, and he's like, "I think we should probably let's go get some more snacks, guys."
I feel really bad because it's becoming clear that Raynor absolutely should have stepped away from the group.
It's becoming very clear that Raynor inherited his tact from his father.
Yeah, and he made it incredibly uncomfortable for everyone else by saying, "No, I'll stay here, it's fine."
Yeah, I know the characters I'm in charge of get up and leave. Does Quiz also leave?
No.
Oh.
Okay. All right, Quiz stays. Grelta will go with the group, so it'll just be Quiz then.
That surprises me, because Grelta and Raynor are one, so like...
Yeah, but she's also one with everybody else.
That's
too.
fair.
And that's more ones
right.
that are leaving, so...
Or is it just one? If you really think about it.
You know, that's the real question. Mm-hmm. You know?
You have to be a Surgeon General to get those answers?
Yeah, that you don't get that.
Grelta's the only one who knows.
Yeah.
Only Grelta knows, yep.
Oh, okay, son. Yeah, wow. I mean, I don't know for sure, like, what...
I realize I
down
threw
the-
a lot at you right now, just
No,
now,
it's
in a
fine.
short time, and I kind of feel like I should apologize for that.
No, son, it's you. I love you, son. So I thank you for
I love
telling
you
me.
too, Dad, yeah.
Thank you for telling me everything that's going on. No, I don't know of any like secret superpowers that your
Yeah.
mom has from beyond the grave. But I don't know why you said it like that. I don't have.
I'm turning into Abiil. Hold on.
That's a
Yeah,
plot
get that
twist.
desert sickness out of your throat.
We've never seen Bjorn and Abiil at the same room at the same time.
No, you can't. You can't. You cannot do this.
So good, you can't do this.
So, son, well, maybe I should tell you just kind of how, since I don't know for sure what kind of answers you're looking for, I think I'll just start from the beginning. We'll start from there.
Oh,
And we'll
shoot.
just, maybe that'll help you out.
In
I'm
season
sure you-
1, episode 1, we sent you to get some leather.
No, before that. Even before that.
Season 0.
Before that. I mean, this isn't going to be like all new stuff. I mean, it's not like I tell stories and sing songs, but I don't know. Maybe there's something in the details I missed. I don't know. This is new information, but maybe not.
Okay, yeah.
So, let's see. Your mother and I met while I was a traveling bard. Well, we found out real quick because she had a heart for music, and she wasn't one of those people that just played songs for the money. She played it because it was part of her. You know, her music was who she was. You know, and well, she saw I had a heart for music too, and we kicked it off, and we got together, and we ended up settling down in Golden because I got a gig, you know, with Burn Rest, and so that's where we were, and it was great. Everything was really good. I was making money. She was playing songs. It was a good time. And then we had you, and it was really good. We were able to sing more songs, and it was a great time, Raina. I don't know how much you remember from those days, but it was,
Yeah,
those were the best. Those are the best times.
little bit.
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. We made a good band, the three of us. You know what? Yeah, we could do anything.
Wow, you really just want to make it just real sad right away, and not like gradually get into it.
Hey, I'm a storyteller. I'm a performer. Let me do my thing. Wait, was that Jake or Quiz? Because Quiz is here.
Quiz has a lisp. Jake does not.
Okay, I won't break the fourth wall anymore. I'm sorry.
I absolutely do not believe.
Yeah, Rainer was when this conversation started, Rainer was like, it'll be fine. I'll stick to a couple of details about my question, and like I've been thinking a lot of other stuff. I'll probably be fine. Rainer is already crying. Rainer is like, Rainer was not able to make it through this whole story. He's already crying. Yeah.
Bjorn talking to Jake is not canon, just so everyone is aware. I will make that clear.
Or is
will
it?
let you
We will see your Facebook memes.
Mirjik talking out of fourth wall is canon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we can't have a huge chunk of each episode just being debating which characters can talk to the real world or not. Yeah.
But wait, they're all Nathan's characters. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? Leroy? Mirjik? Bjornsson?
Moving on.
And time for that Bjorn Bjornsson tech.
But then things changed.
Yeah.
As you know, she got sick. And that was pretty tough. Because obviously we had a healer. You know the healer. She's great. She was able to help quite a bit, but there's only so much we could afford, and only so much that the healer could do. And so your mother, you know, it took a lot out of her, and that was tough. That was tough to watch. I hope you don't remember a lot of that. That was hard.
Not a lot.
But one thing you gotta know about your mother, son, is that when she played her music, she put her whole self into it. She put her whole soul into the music, and that's what made it good. And even while she was sick, she was still playing. You know, one of her favorite songs to play to you was that lullaby. You know, you know the lullaby. It was the song you learned to play. And so she put her heart and soul into that. And I don't mean that metaphorically only. I do think literally also. Since you've left, actually, Raina, I've done a lot of reading in the library, because there's not a lot to do.
Okay.
And, you ever heard of a thing called anima, son?
Yeah. We've actually been running into more and more places where it comes up in conversation. Yeah, wait. So, what in the library was... Yeah, I gotta know more. What was...
Oh, I was looking up stuff about music, and people talked about putting their soul into music, and then there was a whole rabbit trail that led me to anima. Another word for it is your soul. They're the same thing. They're the same thing. Well, anyway, that's what she did. That's what I believe she did. She really played her heart out. Even while she was dying, she would just keep playing in that ocarina. I remember one night you were already going to bed, son, and your mother was playing the lullaby. And I came in, and we had a little talk, and I told her that she was my muse. She was my inspiration, and she smiled and was grateful, and she said that you were hers. I did not take any offense to that, because I could see it. And she told me that she loved us both, and then she continued to play that lullaby one more time until she couldn't play anymore. And that was the night your mother died, Raina. And she died doing what she loved. And she had told me that her ocarina was to be given to you when I felt that you were ready. And so that's when that day I gave it to you. That was me seeing if you were ready, if you were responsible enough. And you were. You got the leather and the bread and all the stuff. And, well, I hadn't played that ocarina since, son. I hadn't played it because it was not for me to play. It was hers and it was going to be yours. I kept it clean. I kept it in good working order. And then you started playing it, son, and... Well, I gotta be honest, your music had something different about it. And, obviously, it sounded good. I do believe you're a good musician, son. I really do mean that. But there were magic powers with your songs. Your songs did magic, and that was not normal. That's not how songs work all the time.
Yeah.
And so, that was one of the reasons I was looking into this while you were gone, is like, why is that happening? And I think it might be because, well, when your mother played that ocarina a lot, and she put a lot of her soul, a lot of her anima, into the ocarina, son. And I think that might be why it has magic, is because your mother's soul is inside the ocarina.
Okay, honestly, I can't believe I had never even thought of that before. I mean, looking back, it kind of makes sense. Wow.
I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not a magic guy. I'm a music guy. But, from what you told me about that story, and from what I've heard and seen when you play your songs, it's the best idea I've got.
I think it's a pretty solid idea. One detail I left out is that, when she told me all that, when she interrupted whatever was happening in the nightmare, and well, I played the song again, and then suddenly I was awake. And now that I think about it, that sure does seem like pretty cut and dry evidence of the theory, so wow. It's sort of a lot to take in, but also at the same time it feels very obvious in hindsight.
We've been doing a lot of theorizing lately, son.
Yeah.
A lot of big ideas.
Definitely.
How does Quiz feel about all this?
Quiz is not paying attention.
Fair.
He hasn't been paying attention the entire time. To be honest, he's trying to find a way to make his hat bigger.
Okay. Like a magical way?
Not yet.
Because if not, then I'm forced to picture him just literally tugging on his hat and trying to stretch it.
Folding it in different ways, yeah.
Oh,
no, that's
okay.
why he didn't leave when everybody else did, because he literally had no idea what was being discussed and didn't realize it was awkward.
Wasn't his hat a visor?
Okay, hold on. We have to settle this once and for all, because
oh no,
I don't think we're thinking of the same thing.
Up to the whole conquest thing, up through that, he had the big wizard hat, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Did that hat get lost somehow?
Yeah, it was destroyed.
Okay. So then, at some point in Season 3, did we specifically say that he has a JJ's Jumble Jumble hat?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, is that the hat he has now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then
This,
are we good?
This is what I am imagining.
Oh, you know what? You did say that. You did.
Okay.
You did say that. Yep. No, we have talked about this.
Okay, I misunderstood the question. I thought you were talking like we need to settle the timeline. I didn't realize you meant like we just need to nail down the type of restaurant hat from the 50s.
Yes.
I love it. It looks like
this?
it looks like a sailor.
No. Yeah.
No. Yep. Okay. All right. We're back in.
Yeah, audio-wise, the hat is like a little front and back thing that kind of looks like a sailor's cap, and it's like 50s cafes and diners and shit.
Yeah, literally look up 1950s fast food hat, and it'll be like right there.
Yep. Lowell. Every time.
Shut the
how many
fuck
times
up.
we got to tell you?
Lowell,
Every single time.
Algernon, periodic table of elements rice.
That is not his middle name.
You don't know that.
You know what? I don't.
I lived with this man for an entire year.
Algernon periodic table is maybe not the most common of middle names.
So anyway.
Yeah.
That's my thought. I hope that helps.
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay, well, is there anything else you need, son? Maybe just, you can call me later if you have more stuff.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that, and yeah. Thanks, Dad.
Hey, dude, are you okay?
I think I'm a little rattled, trying to process this. It's kind of a lot to take in, but at the same time, it could just be because we've had kind of a busy day, and some stuff happened, so we've been, like, walking and talking to people, and a lot of important meetings and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll tell you all about it when we get back. It's been...
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yep, we've been meeting heads of state. It's a pretty big deal.
Wow. My son, meeting important people, having adventures. Wow. I thought I got up to some pretty crazy things back in my day, but I guess you got me beat there, son.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for you to come home, son. I miss you.
Yeah, Rainer's leaving out the part where they left that meeting with a dead head of state behind them. Yeah.
Sure. Of course.
A beheaded of state, if you will.
Well, again, don't be a stranger to call. I'm not really doing much these days. I mean, as I've said, a lot of people are out of town, so it's pretty boring. I'll make sure I'll bring, I'll invite the Bakers over, and we'll call next time, so Lyra can talk to them.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Dad.
I'm pretty sure they're not the spirit you're looking for.
Yeah.
But they are, you know what, son? I think they have some weird secrets, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
But,
it sure could be. You never know.
Something about them.
You never know with those guys. Dad, Shoot, I just remembered this. I feel silly that I didn't have Rainer say it earlier.
Well, I bet Rainer probably just would have remembered it too.
Dad, I can't wait to come home. I can't wait to see you, but it's gonna be a little longer yet.
Oh.
I want to, I really do, but I had to make a decision on if I was gonna leave or if I was gonna try to help with a situation that got really out of control, and part of it was because of what I did, and I need to stick around a little bit longer.
Well, that's a bummer, but I'm happy that you're helping people, and I think that's more important. I'll be okay. As long as you keep calling, that helps a lot.
Yeah.
It helps a lot.
Yeah, that definitely made him cry a little bit more. And he says, "Thanks, Dad." Okay.
All right, I love you, son.
Yeah, love you too. And then he hangs up, I guess.
All right. Everyone eventually finds their way back to Rainer and Quiz. They finish their dinner and get ready for the show.
Yeah, Rainer apologizes for engineering an incredibly awkward scene where everyone else felt like it was their responsibility to leave.
Katrina comes back, but Eloise doesn't. Katrina just says, like, Eloise just went back to JJ's. She's not really up for a show tonight, so she said she'd just meet us back there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. God, I hope JJ's there. I hope someone else is there. I don't love the idea of any of us being by ourselves right now.
I mean, Sausage is there.
Yeah, Sausage is there. Also, JJ said he had a key under the doormat, so...
Oh, okay. And you know what? What am I talking about? Eloise can take care of herself.
Yeah.
So, are you guys ready for the show?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. All right.
And so our crew heads into Thrawn's theater. Before the show itself can begin, I do think we need to rewind the clocks a little bit here.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And we're not going to go through every nitty-gritty detail, but let's talk about the production and preparation for this performance with Abiil, Jonathan, and Grorg. What is Jonathan's thoughts and mindsets going into this?
Jonathan is attempting to look as much like he has done this before as possible.
Oh, yeah.
And so, like, the first thing he does is he gets out on stage. Like, it's empty. There's, like, crew, like, running around, like, getting everything ready. And he's like, where's my ring? I get a projection ring, right? I need one of them.
Thrawn comes in. He does not need a projection ring.
No.
And he's like,
Well, I am the one that runs the managing of the show. So anything that you need done, I can make sure it gets delivered.
Right. Well, I'm Grorg and I definitely need projection rings. Gonna need to be heard.
For the show itself, or for just the setup?
For the show itself, obviously, but I mean, testing out the acoustics, just
Okay.
making sure that that we can be heard clearly from every seat.
2 projection rings.
I'm gonna need somebody to run over to JJ's and grab me like a bowl of his spicy sauce. He'll know what I mean.
The jungle jumble.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't perform without it. Yeah.
And then when do we meet the performers?
They should be here any moment.
Great.
All right. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Perfect.
I think he steps out, and Grorg and Abiil are there, and Abiil is like, okay, so what's the plan?
Excellent
Wow.
question.
We're gonna do a good show, I think.
Yes, obviously, but what kind of show?
Jonathan is staring like directly at Abiil, but like his eyes are unfocused. Like he's clearly staring through Abiil, like he's far away, as he's just reeling. Because as we all know, Jonathan's like primary mode of operation is just flying by the seat of his pants.
Right.
Yes, this is true.
But this is kind of a big deal. I think he's drowning a little bit. He's not really finding purchase on anything.
And Thrawn certainly hasn't given him much concrete information to help with, so...
No.
I think as they're talking about that, a troop of, let's just say, orphs enters. They aren't in costume, but they definitely already have, their hair is already very nice and flowing, even more so than the normal orphs. There's maybe about...
They're just better.
Yeah. about 10 or 12 of them as they come in, and 2 of them lead the front and approach the 3 of you. Excuse me. I am Simmons. And this is one of my partners, Pemberley. And Pemberley and I are we are members of the Weaving Dancers. And we are assuming that you 3 are the better trio.
Yes. So, are we going to be performing simultaneously? Or do we go first? Do you go first? How's this going to work? Oh, Simmons. Amateurs. Simmons.
Yes, sorry, Pemberley, I was looking at my notes. It seems that Thrawn has informed us that we shall be performing simultaneously, and you shall be providing the story that we will be weaving with our dancers.
Yeah, speaking of the story, do you have it?
Yeah, no, we got a story. We have one.
Can we read it?
No, it's not written down. It's just
Simmons!
Yes, Pemble.
They don't have a script. How are we meant to weave the tapestry of their story in dance if we can't read the story beforehand?
We will have to adjust. We will have to fly by the seat of our fabric.
Don't say
Simmons! Improv?
no, it's not improv. I mean, there's a story. We can get it written down. Bill, you can write it down, right?
I mean, I can. I'm more of like a writing numbers down, but I can write the words too, I guess. Real fast.
one of the other members of the troupe is like, I could write it down. That's fine.
Do not speak, Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah.
You are not at this level of speaking to us yet.
Oh, okay. I see what the miscommunication is. What my associate means when he said that we don't have it written down, it just means we don't have a hard copy on our person at this site. We actually gave it to Thrond to look over, just to make sure that there wasn't any taboo topics. We will go get that now. So you guys just stretch, warm up, do whatever it is you need to do, and we will get that.
All right, I need the first roll of the last 2 episodes.
Yes.
Excellent.
Please roll a persuasion. You are persuading them that you are telling the truth.
What's the difficulty?
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to make these guys idiots.
So, did you say we're performing simultaneously?
That's gonna be a failure with 2 disadvantages, my guy.
Whoa.
Pemble, they clearly do not have a script of any kind.
Simmons.
Pemble, what are we to do? I know. First disadvantage. We shall write the script then.
Oh.
We shall perform slightly before.
And slightly after.
In short, we shall bookend whatever performance you have.
Because we are clearly the more experienced
The more prepared.
performers. Come, Pemble, to
Come,
the powder
Simmons.
chamber.
All right.
And they leave.
well, that could have gone better. That's our thing, isn't it?
They're right. We need to figure out what it is we're doing. We need to figure out. We have these symbols. We don't know what we're saying. I mean, it feels like we can't just go out and do our normal thing.
Well, what if we just dance too? We just do a little dance. Like, I know a dance. I know a Derivian dance. We could do that.
Interesting.
Jonathan's gonna use a move, and
Ooh.
I am going to whatever happens next will be the product of that roll.
Okay, wonderful. What is the move?
Sales pitch.
Okay. Who are you sales pitching to?
The group.
Oh, like the three? The
Yes.
trio?
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess probably difficulty 3 because they know your stuff, but you also know them, so a boost.
All right.
Because you know them, but they know you, so.
On the plus side, you know these guys. The downside, they know you. This is like
They know
a very
your wheels.
mean
If there was
way of
ever a
putting
way to
it.
describe Jonathan Bismarck. Yeah, it's a failure and a disadvantage. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that makes sense. Jonathan says, "Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We are going to. I have a disguise kit. We're all going to dress up as different colors. One of us will be magenta. One of us will be yellow. One of us will be cyan, and we'll kind of like walk or like wibble wobble in front of each other and like walk around each other.
No.
And
Listen, Jonathan, I appreciate you guys getting this show set up, because I was doing other things.
Yes, it was a great deal that we were able to wager.
But I think maybe you're really good at the business side. but maybe I can help with some of the show stuff.
Okay.
Do you have any,
Okay.
performance background? I know you are a fighting man, not a dancing man.
Abiil. Let the man help, please.
Abiil, let's just say I'm a cultured man. And as an orc scout, one of the things we have to learn is theater.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
I did get that badge. It's definitely not the same level as the knowing the whole forest badge. A lot of people get it, but I did get that one. I did get the theater badge. I'm a well-rounded character.
Oh, okay. So, what do you think we should do?
Well, it's been a while, so I'm gonna do a roll for Grorg to see how much he actually remembers about this thing I just made up.
I haven't put any thought into what this show should be because I think I was just it's not my character. I can think about other stuff. But it's only just now occurring to me that somewhere along the way, you guys have to actually create a show, and it didn't really process that before this. Yeah.
Yeah, I was busy offing a political leader.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to think about this show.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just going to have him roll intelligence with a boost because I just made that up. It's not going to be great, though. Difficulty, still 3 because this is big showtime. We're not playing around here, kids. We failed
Okay.
with an advantage.
Ooh, excellent.
So we'll do this.
Okay, well, the first thing you do with the show is...
And he also, stares off in the distance, and he's like,
we talk to...
and he sees a stagehand off in the distance doing, some cleaning stuff.
We talk to that guy.
All right. Okay.
Right now?
Yep.
And the stagehand is a female orc who's cleaning up, and so that's the The advantage is that there's someone that might help us
Excellent.
in our time of need.
Excuse me, fellow orc. Hello.
Hello?
We couldn't help but notice that you are here in this location. Do you work here at Thrawn's Theater?
I think she looks down at her shirt that says staff
Yeah.
and looks back up and says, "No."
Oh, dang it.
No, she's lying. I think she does.
Oh,
Holy shit,
so-
Abiil, did you just understand sarcasm?
Look, I may not be the brightest guy, but I can tell. Yes, this time I did.
Oh no, you guys aren't performing, are you?
Yep, that's us. We're headlining tonight.
Oh.
We're on the posters.
I guess what can I do for you?
Well, my name is, I'm Friend Maker. This is Abiil and Jonathan. And, we don't have an act.
Uh-huh.
I'll grab some stuff.
We somehow
things-
convinced Thrawn to let us headline a show
Yeah.
when we do not have an act.
That's Jonathan's specialty. Selling shit that doesn't exist.
Yeah. We're really good at, we can change the color of things. We have a great backstory, cool color concept. We got the weaving dancers, though they kind of ran away with the script, literally. But I was kind of hoping, you've probably seen a lot of the shows here, right? Yes? Yeah? Maybe you could give us some tips on, the best ones? Maybe? Also, what's your name?
Yeah, she thinks for a second, she says, "Right. Okay. So, I guess first off, my name is Varen Stage Setter."
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a few shows. Honestly, you guys have a pretty good base already. Most people get too bogged down in the particulars of the words, and it ends up being a really boring show. From the sounds of it, you guys have a pretty good spectacle. You just kind of got to fill in the gaps. You've got something interesting to look at.
And you have a guy who doesn't have a shadow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, also, he doesn't have a shadow.
Yeah.
That's always fun to remember.
Maybe put him out front with the cymbals. Can either of you sing?
I can sing the wailing in the wind.
No, No.
I haven't done that in a long time.
You don't have to now. Yeah, I don't think that would be good.
I think Abiil sang before, didn't he?
Oh, he sang about Princess Wada
Yeah, he
at the
did.
talent show.
Yeah. Okay. So
I can't sing. I said I sing.
Okay. One singer. Either of you sing.
I can hold a tune.
I mean, not if I can help it. All right. Well, I mean, what's the show? What's this about? What do you guys?
Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, we represent a religion called the Simplicity.
Oh, see, no, right away there, you got problems.
Yeah.
I mean, religion doesn't sell really well at the theater, so that's gonna have to go.
We represent the business called Better.
Business is good. Do you have a product?
I don't know.
Wait, actually, and Jonathan pulls out the simple symbols and says,
Yes.
Do you have a thing that I could borrow?
A thing maybe that you wish was better.
I mean, yeah, I have this shitty broom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
Jonathan,
Let's
let's
do this.
So I guess Jonathan has to roll music.
Yes. I have that. The simple symbol. You roll music or spell casting. It costs 1 DP. You change the color of an object to any color. Results depending.
Okay, so
Difficulty. It's a broom. So 2.
I do have a question. So Jonathan has 4 under skills.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean I would roll 4 greens?
Do you have anything for music?
No, just because I don't does that because I also don't have anything in spellcasting.
Yeah, so the thing with the skills section that makes it unique is if you don't have a proficiency, you can't do that.
Gotcha. So it's just a 2 for magic.
Oh,
then.
that's
All
right.
So difficulty 2 for magic, and that's it.
Yep.
Just an up and down 2 and 2. Come on, baby. Okay. Success advantage.
Nice.
So with the advantage, you have control over the color.
He's gonna make it.
Well, I guess that's success. That's what a success is. So the advantage is I'll let you do 2 colors.
Ooh. Okay. It's gonna be blue handle.
Obviously.
Excellent.
The bristles are gonna be gold.
Yeah.
Metallic gold.
They clang the symbols together. Whoosh, the change is instantaneous.
Ta-da! Everything's better with better.
But
I think Varen jumps a little bit, but doesn't drop the broom and goes, "Wow, yeah, that was really cool. You should definitely use that in your act."
That's the goal. Yes.
Does this go away? She's scratching at the broom? No, it's permanent. It's better.
You can't wash. It's not paint. That is what it is.
Definitely stick with the better pitch. That, this is cool. This is really cool. Where did you get those?
Well, you see, we have a friend named Sim. The Spirit of Light, the Lord of Color, the 3-in-1. They would love for you to come and meet them. They're in an oasis. They already want to be friends with you. They just want to be with you.
Wow, that's a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like use that. I feel like you guys have got what you need right there.
Interesting.
First of all, do the cool color thing right away. That was super awesome. And then talk about where you got the symbols.
Yeah.
And that whole story sounds real interesting that I super don't have time for right now, but I'll definitely see during the real show.
Yeah.
Cause I gotta go open doors and stuff in I don't know, a half hour. I got stuff to do.
We only have half hour.
But it can't seem too much like religion. Interesting.
Jamie, you're not here.
I know, I'm just thinking out loud.
Okay. So, I think we can do this.
He huddles the 3 of them together.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think Varen. Thank you, Varen, by the way.
Don't mention it.
Thank you, stage setter. Okay, I think what we gotta do.
Thank you, 5.
I think what we gotta do is we gotta get creative control back over the script. And I think we just gotta tell the story. Let's leave out the part where we just say it's a religion. As long as we don't say the word religion, I think we'll be fine.
I think you're right. But yeah, I 100% think that this rides on us telling the story and not the random people who weren't there telling the
They
story.
weren't there. They don't know. They don't know. They weren't with Sim.
Abiil, any ideas
I think it's great. Yes.
on
I
how
shall,
to get the story back?
We could do a prank.
That is something that I am good at.
Yes. Excellent.
This is how we are a team. So how about this? I will start writing down the script because I know the story. I was there. But I might need some help with the music part of it. I'm not good with the rhyme scheme in your language.
Okay, and he hands the symbols to Grorg and whips out his disguise kit. And Jonathan says, all right, I got a plan on how to get the script back. You guys work on the real script.
Okay.
And hands in. And
Hands, all three of their hands.
yeah,
two of them have no shadows, and then Grorg, speckled with his pink freckles.
yes.
Hands much bigger than theirs.
Yeah, Grog's hand is on the bottom for sure.
What an image.
Better on 3.
Yeah, better on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Everything's better with
better. I love it. Okay, let's go.
All right. Jonathan immediately starts rifling through the disguise kit for a costume to basically impersonate one of the weaving dancers.
Hell
Yes.
yes. Hell
Do you
yes.
have a disguise kit move?
I do.
Did you remove a DP for the thing you just did, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, great. Just want to make sure we're doing that. We're doing moves today,
I'm
kids.
so excited.
Oh, this is good.
Are y'all gonna be sad if I bring up the fact that they were all orphs?
Don't worry. Disguise kit's great.
Excellent. I was hoping you'd say that. Yes.
I mean, we'll see how good the roll is, but the disguise kit.
I'm so ready for
It's
the
great.
disguise kit.
So under the disguise kit, under ability used, it says dependent, and I think that means because it depends on what I'm trying to achieve with the disguise, whether it's pranking,
Right, yep.
persuading, intimidating. I would say this is pranking.
This is pranking. So you're going to roll pranking.
All right.
Yeah, or it could be like a music thing or a fancy feet thing, sneaky thing.
Ooh, it could be fancy feet. No, it's pranking. We've already just, it was brought
No,
up
I mean
as
like
a
in the
prank.
future, yeah. Yeah, right now it's pranking, for sure.
What's the difficulty?
I'm going to say these people, 3.
Okay.
Because there was a good number of them. They're not going to be stupid.
Okay, so it's 2 successes and a disadvantage.
Wonderful. Okay.
Interesting.
You will succeed. Here's what I'll do. You will succeed on getting the costume, but the orc makeup, if you have it on too long, the sweat will cause it to fall off. So the disadvantage is you are on a time crunch.
Interesting.
All right, Jonathan quickly turns to Grorg and is like, "How do I look?"
Oh, wow. You look like a real orph. That's impressive.
Cool. I mean, that's the plan. All right, hold on. Let me which one of you has the script for the show?
You're so good at this. Well, this should be the act. I mean, you've already done this twice, but
Yeah, but this oh boy, we gotta go. I'll be back soon.
okay. All right, bye. We'll be writing.
All right, Jonathan runs up to he runs up next to the stage and kind of gets ready and then does the most ridiculous toe to toe long leg dancer walk he can across the stage towards.
Yes. Also, I feel like I need to clarify what our stage is.
Yes.
Even though you're about to leave it.
Okay.
I was picturing that it was in the round,
Okay.
first of all. But it was one of those Greek oval
Amphitheaters?
2 amphitheaters put together kind
Yeah.
of
Oh,
thing.
awesome. Okay.
So there's an oval stage in the center and then there's seating all around
Oh, I
it.
love that. That
Um,
sounds cool as hell.
I'm going to say
Okay.
it's not, it can be open sky, but they have the ability to cover up.
Sure.
So Thron's
Interesting.
Theater is high
Bit
quality.
of a mini coliseum, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was picturing.
Okay. So yeah, Jonathan walks up on stage and over to, is it Pemberton?
Pemberley.
Pemberley. Yes.
And Simmons.
Pemberley and Simmons, and says, I am here to review the script.
Well, we are not quite done with the script yet. We are still weaving in our own preferences.
Not done with the script you have had how long? And are not done with the script? give me that. And he just reaches over and just like swats the papers like out of their hand and like starts reading.
Okay. I'm gonna say you can hold it, but they're not like you're gonna have to do a roll before you can leave with it.
Oh, he's not leaving. He's not leaving.
Yeah. You look at it over. It's all in Orcish. It's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you think about this, fellow dancer?
I think he looks at it and says, "What is this? What is this? I don't even know what I'm looking at."
Do you not know how to read?
Excuse me?
It's time. I need the pranking roll. I need the pranking roll right now.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say boost from the costume. That's what the costume gets you. Difficulty 3. Again. I want to add a setback, but I can't think of a reason, so no setback.
Well, I mean, the setback could be, who the fuck are you? And
Yeah, you did do your establish who you are, where you are, how you know them. 3-line dialogue. Come on.
Yeah.
Do they think he's someone else who's performing, or are they supposed to think he's an anonymous member of their own troupe? They just haven't met.
Correct. This is where the pranking roll needs to come in, because I don't know if they go like, "Who are you?"
That's just 4 straight successes.
Whoa, nice.
So these two schmucks are so arrogant they don't even know everyone in their troupe. All right, they're not even gonna care.
What was
they're smart.
What was the other one's name? Timothy?
Tomas.
Yeah.
Maybe they think he's Tomas.
Tomas walks past, sees a completely new person, doesn't care, and just goes, "Hey," and keeps walking.
Okay, they don't think he's Tomas. That would actually be a bad thing.
Yeah, no, I think Jonathan says, Tomas informed me that there may have been some issues with tonight's performance, and as you know, we cannot tarnish the good name of the weaving dancers, and so I
agree.
I did not finish, and so
Yes.
I'm not finished.
I'm still not finished.
I can see from your
He's posing.
gaze.
he's just voguing.
Yeah.
Is it time for a Vogue stance? They all stand.
Yeah.
Everyone gets in a stance. All of them. Even the ones who weren't like, Tomas even gets into it. Everyone stances.
Jonathan says, Jajorgo Perfect Dancer was sent by the voice on the wind to fix this.
Well, Jajorgo Perfect Dancer.
I didn't realize that was his name. I just thought I was having a stroke and you were saying like a series of words.
Jajorgo Perfect Dancer.
I see you've heard of me.
Well, yes, you're in our troupe. I totally don't forget people's names.
I would be offended if you did.
Pembele, you remember Jajorgo Perfect Dance?
Of course I remember Jajorgo. Jajorgo practically formed the troupe.
Founding member. A quick aside, they both... Simmons has a quick aside. I do not remember this man, and I now feel very guilty for forgetting him.
Frankly, we're lucky he showed up at all.
Honestly, there's so many of us. I almost forgot Tomas, but that probably would be for the better.
They're actually doing a real theater aside in the middle of a normal conversation.
Yeah. And Jonathan's just staring at them like, I can still hear you.
Yes, we intended this all along. I think that the correct move would be for you to workshop with us as we create this script.
No, I don't think so. You see, I have a more important matters to attend to. After all, can you not handle this by yourselves? That I must stoop so low as to solve this problem for you? Here's what I will do for you. And he vogues again. Here's what I will do for you.
They vogue.
Yeah, they all pose.
New poses. Everyone gets new poses. Their silvery white hair just...
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Here is what I will do. I will create the perfect script for tonight's performance, and I will send it with a stagehand for you to peruse. And it will be the final script.
I need one more persuasion roll with a boost again. No setbacks.
Just persuasion?
Is it at all a problem that Jajorgo just said, I don't know how to do it, I shouldn't have to do it, you guys do it. Anyway, I'm gonna do it on my own by myself.
I was thinking that. I did hear that.
And?
I mean, maybe
roll
it's
the
not.
persuasion.
Maybe that's just cool.
What's the difficulty?
Still three. Still three on these guys.
Guys,
I love how I'm always like, I'm not going to make dumb characters. I'm going to make competent characters. And then we start playing, I'm like, it's another dumb character.
Is anyone else feeling like Jajorgo Perfect Dancer might be the greatest name any of us have come up with?
How soon you have forgotten shit.
How quickly.
How quickly we forget. All right, we're looking at a success and two advantages. Or two
That's what I wanted to
disadvantages.
see. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that changes
different.
it.
It does.
That's a different story. Okay.
Writer joke.
Okay, you will succeed in persuading them to let you have the script.
Yes.
Right, that's what's going to happen. The disadvantages will be... One disadvantage is it's going to hold disadvantage from beforehand. Well, we already claimed to be pretty much the main act. We shall open. We shall close. We shall be in the middle. So please, as you write this script, you do not forget that key detail.
Yeah, Jonathan says, of course. And he poses again.
Vogue.
Also, I don't want those two shadowless folk to be in the show. It's about color. It's about spectacle. If everyone's eyes are drawn to the two nincompoops on the stage without a shadow, they won't be watching us. Wait a minute. Jajorgo.
Hold on, time out. Jonathan doesn't have a shadow, and he's right here.
Jajorgo doesn't have a shadow.
I don't know how we forget this all the time.
You don't have a shadow right
Does
now.
the disguise kit, is it that good of a disguise kit?
This is a problem that I am curious about because, so is it just like magically whenever Jonathan puts on clothes, anything, like if he holds out like a cape or a shirt, it like, does it cast a shadow? And then if he puts it on, does it cease casting a shadow? Like what are the parameters of this?
Oh, that's tough.
Logistically.
Yeah, like it's not gonna be like, oh, clothes will cast a shadow because then
That's pointless, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just a weird magic thing. So like,
Is the disguise kit just that good?
I think to answer just your question in general, I think it depends. I think sometimes you'll like hold something and the object will still have its shadow.
Okay.
And sometimes it won't. And there's
Okay.
not like a hard, fast... Well, there is a rule, but you don't know what it is. Like sometimes you'll put on a pair of clothes, like put on a hat, and you can still see the hat. And sometimes you can't. You definitely can't see like your shirt and your pants, and like those aren't casting shadows.
Right.
I think whenever something is a part of you, it doesn't have a shadow. But when it's its own thing, it does.
Jonathan says, how do you think I became the perfect dancer?
Yes!
I made a deal with the spirit. I traded my shadow for perfect dancing. And he spins and poses
I
again.
love that so much.
Okay,
but still, he says, well, that's all well and good, but we still don't want you drawing your... we weave a tapestry of story. One of us cannot be different than the other.
No. We are all one troop. Obviously, some of us are better, but...
They both look at Tomas.
And some of us are worse.
Oh no.
Pembele, yes. Yes. I guess you can't be in the show either, because you don't have a shadow.
I think Jonathan, like, feigns, like, despair. Like, he, like, crumples in this, like, dancer's pose. Like, oh, no. Well, for the good of the tapestry, I will take the one for the team and sit out this time.
Wow.
Pembele in aside.
Yes, of course. Yes.
How did we not know that he had a shadow? He's been part of the troop so long. I feel like a nincompoop.
I feel like we're very progressive. I feel like
Well, I mean, I'm glad we have
we
him in the
don't
show.
see shadows.
Stop. Wow. I mean, yes, it does make me feel like I am superior to other people.
I mean,
But I mean, to be fair, we did not see it before.
I'm just so focused on the work, of course, that I didn't have time to notice.
Oh, you're that. I mean, that's when I was. I was so focused.
Of
on
course,
the
of
dance.
course, of course.
I didn't
of
even
course.
consider to check the shadows.
Of course.
Kimberly.
Simmons, of course.
Kimberly.
A side over.
Yes. Well, thank you, Jajargo, perfect answer.
Yes, thank
for
you.
taking the burden of writing the script that you yourself cannot perform.
It's quite noble. Now go.
You are quite a nobleman, sir.
Wait. Hold on, one more time.
Sure,
Just
I guess.
you say nobleman.
You're quite a nobleman.
Sir.
God damn it.
All right, well, I will take my leave then and waste no more of your time. Your precious dancing time.
So precious. We could have been dancing.
And he poses one more time.
Vogue.
And then slinks off the stage. And as soon as he gets into like one of the voms, one of the like aisles that heads back like up and out of sight, he's just sprinting, like wiping like makeup off. Like it's already starting to like drip a little bit. He gets back to Abiil and Grorg is like, I cannot believe that worked. I cannot believe that happened. I cannot believe that this...
Oh, you got the script?
It's in my... I have it. I don't know how, but I have it.
Oh, let me see what they wrote down. Let me see what they had. Oh.
Yeah, what does it say?
Well, I'm glad you got it back, because this is nonsensical. I think the opening lines are...
Yeah, I couldn't make heads or tails of it either.
It says... The flowing of the flow is the color of the light, which guides the lost through the color.
Oh.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
That's either really deep or just really bad.
I think it's bad.
I think it's
That's
bad.
my thought on it. Okay, so now, well, we've been working on our script, and I think, you could have you could look over too, have your say. We have a part for you right here. It's, when you come on and you do the symbol and the thing. And
Great.
I even have a part too.
Oh?
Yes.
I mean, of course you do. I don't. Hold on. I want to clarify. That O was not meaning surprise. Oh, weird. Abiil is in the show. It is O, as in, what is it?
I do two things. I'm a stagehand, and I bring on the symbols and a couple props, and then I sing in the interlude.
Oh.
Great. Okay. Two things. One, Abiil and I can't be in the show, and that might be a problem. But
Oh no, my heart is broken. My dreams. I could have been great performer.
But I have an idea. But they said that they didn't want the people without the shadows to be in the show. But Grorg, you're a big guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a big guy.
What if? Stick with me here. What if we were to piggyback? Abiil could still sing his song from behind you. Oh wait, this is theater in the round. That doesn't work like this.
I'm just picturing the entire show. They're on Grorg's back. It'd be amazing.
So no, you know what? That's how it has to be. Well, there's gonna be lights from all angles because it's in the round. Honestly, that'll probably minimize shadows anyway if it's a well illuminated.
Interesting.
That's true. That's true.
So I think if you guys are just on my shoulders the whole time, then I don't think anyone will notice.
Perfect.
I'm guessing the weaving dancers, this was their idea.
Yes. There was.
What are they gonna do? Fire us? No.
Yeah, and then Thrawn walks up.
You're fired. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that was his laugh because I accidentally switched to his voice. So
No. I'm Thrawn, the tallest orc.
Yes.
That's how I introduce myself.
So, gentlemen,
That's how I introduce myself.
I just wanted to check in. I have your projection rings, and I have that spicy sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. And he just starts chugging it.
So, just wanted to let you know that we're going to be having got some catering in for lunch. And then after that, we'll be doing the rehearsals. So hopefully, if you've got that script done by then, we'll run through it a couple times, and should be ready to go by showtime.
Yeah, Jonathan holds up the script and goes, "Yep, we've cleared everything with the weaving dancers. They're working on their thing. We're working on our thing. Script should be done for you to look over at by lunchtime." And he takes off his like silver haired wig and like puts it in his bag. Yeah. It's
Excellent.
like, and it's looking good. It's looking real good.
Wonderful. We've got all the posters out, and I think we're gonna have ourselves a big show.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so he leaves.
I'm feeling pretty good about this thing we just literally threw together in the past hour.
You know what I will say? I'm feeling a lot better about it than I did when we got here.
I think we can all say that everyone tonight is going to be feeling better.
Hey, Questies, it's me, Nathan. Thank you so much for listening to episode 20 already. Wow, of season 3. I don't have a ton to say, so I'm going to keep it brief. I'm going to keep it short. That next episode you're going to be listening to, it's going to be coming out in 2 weeks. That's October 8th. That's when that's going to happen. And yes, it will contain the show. It's going to happen. It's going to be in that episode. And it's going to be a lot of fun because there's going to be a song in it. So look forward. For those of you who like songs, that'll be in there. So look forward to that one. It's fun. It's a doozy. I've realized I've been like saying this for the past, I feel like 10 episodes, but I'm always like, oh, the next one is a really good one. And I continue to mean that. Season 3 has just been banger after banger. Just banger after banger. And I'm not saying it to my own horn. I'm saying that because I'm having a lot of fun recording, editing, listening, and seeing you guys' reactions. So thank you everyone for your community engagement on the Reddit, on the Facebook, and on the Instagram. You guys are the best. Yeah, otherwise, check out the website, kikipodcast.com. Get the merch, get the music. Get it. I mean, you don't have to, I guess. Listening to the show is support enough. That's all I've got to say. I'm going to end this. I'm going to end this announcement right now, and you guys can listen to the blooper. May your place in his story be long.
There it is.
Yeah, that did work in the flow of what they were already saying, so I think that's a pretty good one.
Got him.
Feeling better.
I almost brought it up that Varen said something about how like we have to get ready in half an hour, but then I was like, no, you know what? I think she was just fucking with them. I think she was intentionally just lying.
Yeah, like she was just trying to get away. Like doors open in half an hour or some shit. Listen, guys, I have stuff to do.
Yeah, there's no way the doors open in half hour because we said they had all day to work on this.
Right.
She was probably going to open a door at some point in the next half hour.
The door is going to open in half an hour because I will be standing in front of it, opening it to go take a break.
Yeah. To leave and go somewhere else.
Go very far away from here.
Right.